Hey everybody, it's Cindy here, and I thank you for joining me on the Life Makeovers podcast. And today I'm wrapping up and sharing nuggets from my recent conversation with Mea Austin. If you haven't listened to that episode, it dropped a couple of days ago. I'd love to invite you to take it all in. But here are some of the main things that she shared with us. One is that she is living her life doing what makes her happy. She strongly encourages all of us to get out there and do the things that truly make us happy, follow our passions, follow our joy, and to not feel guilt about it. And instead of just all this people pleasing that many of you have been doing for years, I did it too for many years. She's really encouraging us to feel free to live how we want to live and allow ourselves to write that bucket list and then go do all the things that we really, really want to do. And she talked a lot about aging and how aging is a state of mind, how it is an attitude, and just a number, really. And so any of you struggling with aging, I really encourage you to go back and listen to the episode, because she is full of energy and full of wisdom about how to age really, really well. And one of the things she said about it too is that as she ages, she wants to know her own limits and make sure that she slows down when she needs to slow down and rest when she needs to give herself rest. And that dynamic has changed with herself over the years, which makes total sense. And one of the things that she continues to look for in her life, even in her 60s, is balance. And so we had some conversation around that. We talked for quite a while about the empty nest and how the relationships with our kids change from when we're raising them at home and feeling so responsible for them, and when we're shifting into them being adults as well. And how, sometimes we don't have the same ideas about how each other should live. Us not always understanding the choices our adult children makes, and the adult children not always understanding the choices that we're making. And so we had a fun conversation around all of that. And what she has found is that it works best for her to find total acceptance and just let them be exactly who they are without her judgment, and also give herself the same privilege in life to just be herself, no matter what they think of her or what advice they might be giving her about her choices as well. And that there's no point in having any regrets or wishing it could have been different when we were raising them, or because we can't go back and do anything over again. And so to just feel really good about all that we did do in that role as a parent when they were growing up, to make their lives as best as we could. She said that she really hasn't been through a lot of difficulties in midlife, which was really a refreshing thing to hear, because a lot of us have a real sense of a dramatic event that may have happened in midlife that caused an extreme amount of transformation and things like that. But she doesn't sound like she really looks at life like that, but rather she said that she doesn't let difficult times define her, and that she keeps her stronghold of her faith and her beliefs and everything, and the intention to live joyfully in front of her at all times. And that helps her through the times that maybe are a little more challenging than others. So she said it much more eloquently than I am saying it right now. But again, she says that, she wants us to trust ourselves and allow ourselves again to live how we want to live. We talked about how things used to be and what some expectations were placed on girls or women and those kinds of things, and how, it's our time to define our lives for ourselves. And it's very freeing, and it's good for everybody around us too. So she is just a dynamic, wonderful, loving person with so many talents and so many businesses and everything. So be sure and look her up if you want to get to know her better. So thank you again, Mea. Thank you, listeners. It's great to be with you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.